today's video, let's look at what our spirit wants, what we truly desire, how to know it, and how to reach that state where we attract everything to us that we truly desire, and more so where we let everything that we attract enter our physical reality. My name is Low, Muse, Mystic and Master Manifester, and I'm dedicated to bring you guidance and knowledge so that you can create the life you truly desire. The language of our spirit is one of vibration. We have two parts. We have our human being, our body with the ego and the mind that represents our spirit here in this dimension on the planet Earth. But we also have our higher self, our higher consciousness that is available to us all the time, but many of us are not aware of it, that we have access to this part of ourselves that is the true powerful being that is connected directly with Source all the time, and who knows us best, and who vibrates in perfect alignment with what we desire and wish to become and wish to be. So if we can manage to be aware of what our spirit wants from us, or how our spirit guides us, we will truly know ourselves, and we will accomplish what we want very quickly. So when you are something, or when you do something and you don't feel happy, when you don't feel yourself, the reason is that you are in discord with your higher self. You are not being who you should be. Let me explain. So for instance, when you have this feeling that you want to do something, or you have a desire to create something, achieve something, bring something into your reality, be it a physical object, being it something that you want to even like develop in your being, in spirit, any desire that you have that often is something that you can't explain, it's just you have this feeling that comes from inspiration from the divine or from your higher self. So that is perfectly aligned with your higher self. But when you then start to think about it, now this is the human part that comes into play. Sometimes you then quickly dismisses it as, who am I to think I can do that? How will I reach that? That is a stupid thought. What will people think of me? And so forth. I don't even have to mention more. I'm sure you get the point and you can identify. But if you would not let those limiters that are put on you through upbringing, the society, people you engage with, your environment, your own insecurities, if you don't give that a place to dismiss these higher thoughts, you would become very powerful and a powerful manifester, because what you desire is in alignment vibrationally with your higher self. That is why you have that desire, that inspiration. But now, when you start doubting yourself, when you have fear, when you have some disbelief, or you think only with this human mind, thinking about all the limiters that are here, you will limit yourself to all the rules and all the limitations of this physical reality, and you won't tap into the vast resource that are available to you, and that is the power of the non-physical realm that is accessible to you. But if you don't believe, you won't see anything of that realizing into your reality. The reason is, the moment we are disaligned, you can't attract it. It's all about vibes. So when you are not aligned, you create a blockage. It is like you're on this path, and now suddenly there's something big in the way and nothing can get past it. And the thing that's in the way is not something that was there, but it is actually you who put that in the way, because everything was aligned. The desire you had was from your higher self. We cannot reach magnificent things or create something spectacular, something extraordinary, if we only rely on what this human expression of you know it can do or reach. Because then you are not a true expression of yourself. You are somebody who is still unconscious of who you truly are. The truth is, you have all the knowledge available to you to truly reach anything you want to grow, expand in consciousness. You have everything available to you through your own higher self. If you truly grasp this, if you can become still and connect to your own inner being, you will have access to all the guidance. You will hear exactly what your spirit wants. So you can ask your spirit what your spirit wants. I was listening to Sonia, I can't pronounce her surname. I will put it in the comments, where she was explaining intuition, and she gave a very good method of how to quickly get into the meditative state, where you can speak to your spirit and ask your spirit for guidance. So I'm going to quickly tell you how to do that. You can, in the room where you're sitting, you take notice of 3 things. That is to get rid of your mind clutter. So just observe 3 things. And immediately after that, close your eyes. Then you breathe in with your tongue at the roof of your mouth. And then you breathe out, but it must be like blowing out candles. And you do it for a 2nd time, like breathing in with your eyes closed. And the 3rd time, you will have a release You like breathe in, and then she calls it like going down the slide. You release the sound. You'll be so calm and restful, and then you ask your spirit, what do you want? And then you answer yourself out loud, my heart wants. And you will get the intuitive answer. You can do that 10 times, repeat that 10 times, asking your spirit and answering out loud, my heart wants. You will get so many answers directly from spirit, and it's a practice. You can practice that, but you will find that you will be so in touch and attuned with your higher self. You will be so connected that the vibration between your, can I say, human spirit and your higher self the gap will narrow, so that you will become perfectly aligned. And when that happens, that's when it really starts getting exciting, because that's when the manifestations happens quickly into reality, because you are exactly aligned with your higher desires. Most people ultimately seek purpose, and this is the best way to find the answer to what it is you seek. And if you know what you seek, you can ask, you can pursue, and you know in what direction to move. I'm not sure where I started or where I ended, but this is the message that I wanted to bring to you today. I want you to connect with your higher self. I want you to know that you have all that you need available to truly create a beautiful life. I want you to know, by following your intuition, by connecting to your higher self, you will be in the vibration, the highest vibration that you could be, from where you will attract without any blockage the things that you already put out to the universe that you desire. That signal will be so clear, and the blockages will be removed, and your manifestations will appear as they should. It requires faith, it requires an open mind, and the change will happen by itself. Don't be afraid. I'm sending you infinite love till I speak to you again in the longer video on Tuesday. You can check out my daily shorts also for inspiration. Goodbye.